Hello and welcome back to the Flat Chat. I'm Aaron, your host for this one, and I'm joined by the usual suspects on the couch, Jacob, who's actually here for once.
Hey,
Unbelievable. Look at the time.
We have Callum as well, and we have Heggy, and it is time to play The Weakest Link.
Oh, I'm ready.
So boys, are you excited?
Buzzing.
So freaking excited.
I'm half tempted to vote him the weakest link for saying the word freaking. Anyway, so for those of you who have never seen the weakest link before, don't know how it works, I'm going to ask these boys 2 minutes worth of football questions. They're going to go one at a time. The money ladder will go up. You start at, if you get one right, you'll start at 20, 50, 100, etc. You'll see it on the screen. One of the boys can say bank to bank all the money that the team has earned in that round. And basically how it works is never be the weakest link, because after every round there's going to be a vote for who was the weakest link in that round. Of course, like goal, boys. Let them know, what is it?
300.
300 likes
Love it.
for the weakest link. And of course, if you are new here, remember, hit that subscribe button. We are on the march to 10k.
Sorted, I'm ready.
There you go.
We are close, but no cigar.
I said when we get to 10k, you'd be back, but
Hell.
beat them to it.
Okay.
Beat them to it, you were too slow.
Too slow. Unfortunate. But anyway, boys, are you ready to play some weakest link?
Yeah.
I'm
There we
ready.
go. We are going to start with who I think will be the strongest link in this quiz. That's Heggy.
Oh, that's pressure, by the way.
He's
Oh,
already
no.
put the first 3 votes for me and Callum.
Yep, I've already wrote them down. So anyway, Heggy, we're going to start a timer, 2 minutes. If you get the question right, we'll move you up the ladder tree. It moves on to Jacob.
You've got
and
so-
down the line.
I'm nervous.
You need to win
He
now.
was so calm.
Ah.
He was freaking excited and now he's...
Now I'm freaking nervous.
Anyway, are you ready, boys?
Yes.
Round number 1, Heggy, your time starts now. To which bald former Liverpool player who slightly resembles Lord Voldemort is the chant Harry Potter, he's coming for you, aimed at?
Giorgio Shelby.
Correct. Jacob, what are you watching on television if the local team you're talking about is Weatherfield County FC?
Mate, what am I
know it.
watching? Weatherfield. Coronation Street.
Correct. There you go. Callum, in which Italian city does Fiorentina play its home games?
Florence.
Correct. Banked. Keggy, what is the Pichichi Trophy in Spain's La Liga awarded for?
Top scorer.
Correct. Jacob, which Brazilian wingback was known for his trademark free kicks and seemingly impossible banana shots?
Roberto Carlos.
Correct.
You know what?
Callum, in 2019, several world-class footballers got married in the summer, but who tied the knot with Kate Goodland?
Oh, mate.
What? Gareth Bale? I don't know.
Incorrect. It was Harry Kane.
Ruined. We had so much money.
Yeah, so much money. Heggy, former Chelsea manager Graham Potter played for which club whose nickname is similar to his surname?
Stoke City.
Correct. Jacob, which team did brothers Fred and Arthur Blackburn play for? Blackburn, Burnley, or Bolton?
Burnley.
Incorrect is Blackburn.
Oh, that was a silly guess, wasn't it?
Callum, how many winners' medals does a Premier League winning club receive?
36.
That's far too high.
40.
Oh, it's what?
Aye.
Wow.
Heggy, how many teams with City have won the Premier League?
2.
Correct. Bank. Bank 20 quid. There you go. Yeah, Jacob, name one of the 2 players with a surname beginning with Z that has played for England.
Zamora. Bobby Zamora.
Correct.
Nice.
Callum, in the badge of which Premier League team features a Norman-era castle in the middle with a seahorse on each side?
Newcastle United.
Correct.
Shameless. Love
It was done in the time, I will allow it.
it. Hey.
It was done in the time, I will allow that.
Shameless. And I've got a lot of respect for
So,
it.
boys, after round number 1, you have banked 150 quids.
We are loaded. 50 quid each.
You are absolutely
Does that
loaded.
I don't think so, pal.
I don't think so, pal, he says.
That's-
But now comes the important one. It's time for you boys to vote who you thought was the weakest link in that round.
Actually, like-
So, boys, round 1 is done. It's now time to see who you boys thought was the weakest link. We'll start with Callum down the end.
I've gone for Jacob.
Oh, why have you gone for Jacob?
Because I think he wrote my name to it.
Actually, I wrote my own name. But I voted for Cal.
Oh, what a
I
shot.
wrote.
Heggy, what did you vote for? I feel like you've been left out of this discussion, really.
I voted this person because they get questions wrong. And that's really it. Callum.
Question's
They've
wrong.
only got one wrong.
You get 2 wrong.
I got one wrong.
2.
Did I?
Okay. So, Callum, the weakest link in that round. How does that make you feel?
It's alright.
It's alright. Doesn't care.
Just you wait and see. I'll be strongest next.
He'll be strongest next round, he says. Round number 2. You've banked 150 quid so far. Not a bad effort at all.
I banked none of that.
I banked all of it. Just
Yeah.
I banked some.
did you? Oh, you
Yeah,
banked.
the 20 quid at the end.
Listen, contribution is
I'm going to
contribution.
start banking every
So,
round.
usual fare, we're going to go on to round number 2, similar sort of format, 2 minutes. We're going to start off with the strongest link from the last round. That was Heggie. So, 2 minutes. Are you ready, Heggie?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, starting from now. What do Italian fans of AC Milan call their team?
Milan.
Correct. Jacob, the name of which English football club contains the name of the wife of King Edward VII?
What?
You should know this.
Repeat the question.
The name of which English football team contains the name of the wife of King Edward VII?
Oh, I've got no idea. Pass.
Okay.
That was like a noise.
Callum, which Premier League player will have to wear a protective headguard for the rest of his career after suffering a head injury during a collision with David Luiz in a match in
Raul
2010?
Jimenez.
Correct. Heggie, which former Premier League centre-back was likened to Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons?
David Luiz.
Correct. Bank. There you go.
I was
Jacob, which footwear brand had its name emblazoned on West Ham United shirts from 98 to 2003?
Umbro.
Incorrect. It's Doc Martens.
You're struggling here, mate.
There you go.
No one.
Callum, which manager from one of the Euro 2020 teams played 5 games on loan for Leicester in 2001?
Gus Poyet.
Incorrect. Mancini.
Was it?
Obviously.
Heggie, the surname of which Leicester City player begins with the name of the system where officials view video footage of important incidents during a game?
Vargas.
Vardy. Unlucky.
Vargas.
Unlucky. Anyway, we're still going. Jacob, Tony Bloom, the chairman of Brighton and Hove Albion, was a professional player in which sport in which he gained the nickname the Lizard? I lost track of that.
Fencing.
Incorrect, it was poker. Callum, who opened Leicester City's Walker's Stadium in July 2002, who was named after a part of a sponsorship deal with Walker's Crisps?
Is it Gary Lineker?
It's correct!
Bank.
Bank!
There
There you go. There you go. Bank, there we go. We'll start so we'll finish. Heggie, what was in the unofficial limited edition set that came with 2 chasing policemen and could be used with Sabitio?
Can you please repeat that question? There was too much going on at the one time.
Too much going on. What was in the unofficial limited edition set that came with 2 chasing policemen and could be used with Sabitio?
A robber.
Incorrect, it was a streaker.
Obviously.
Who's doing that one? The questions get ramped up there that time.
They get harder as they go.
Jeez,
But boys,
round 5 gonna be like that's round 2.
but boys, you've banked 70 quid. Again, not a bad effort. Not a bad effort at all. Listen, it was near enough half of what you got the last time, which I don't think is too bad.
I don't know
But
which
the
one
questions
you're
get
going
harder.
for.
So,
You're winking at me.
it's time to see who the boys think was the weakest link. Anyway, boys, round number 2 is done. Let's get into the voting. We'll start off with Heggie this time, seeing as we started with Callum last time. Who do you think was the weakest link in that round?
Just had to vote for the person with the most wrong answers and the least banked. Jacob.
Right, fair. I went for Heggie.
I went for a Heggie as well because I can only remember the last question and you got that wrong.
And he got Vardy wrong.
Yeah.
That was
the bad one. That was the worst
Leicester
one.
City striker with VAR in their name.
I get voted the weakest. Like I banked the most, and Jacob get more wrong than me. What is going on here?
Vargas.
At least you get more right. So.
Listen, the game is the game. So, on to round number 3. It's going to get a bit tougher this time, boys. You're going to only have 90 seconds in this round. And we are going to start with Jacob this time around.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. 90 seconds starts now. What is the word for someone who illegally hunts and is also an opportunist in the penalty box?
Poacher.
Bank.
Correct. Bank. He's banked already. Which Liverpool player shares his surname with the actor who drove Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in the film?
Van Dijk.
Correct.
Bank.
Jesus. Heggie, which former footballer was in a relationship with Jordan, aka Katie Price, in 2001?
Dwight York.
Correct. Jacob, in which area of wetland in East London is considered the San Siro of grassroots football?
somewhere where Palace play in it. Palace.
Incorrect. It was Hackney Marshes.
Right, stop wasting time.
Sorry.
Could've got that.
Callum, in which type of football are no shoes allowed?
Foosball.
Correct. Well, beach soccer, but we'll count it.
That's
not
no,
the same thing.
foosball's table
Foosball's the
football.
table football.
Absolutely not.
No.
All right.
Futsal.
It's
That's
been-
that's
it's
still
been-
wrong,
That's
isn't
wrong.
it?
There were shoes
It's
there.
been taken off you. Here we go. We'll have Jake Hagen next. Which two teams play in the city of Istanbul's biggest derby?
Fenerbahce and Galatasaray.
Correct. Well done. Jacob. Bank. Which 2002 film starring Keira Knightley was about two girls who, despite
Bend it like Beckham.
Correct. Bank. There you go. These are all banking here. Many fans called it an absolute scandal after Manchester City stopped selling what drink at the Etihad? This is for Jacob.
I've just done
No, it's
Scum.
me.
Calm.
Alcohol.
It's incorrect. It's Bovril.
I did they?
Bovril.
It's a lovely question.
There
That.
you go. So, boys, you've banked £80 in that round. Not bad.
We're getting worse. We are.
You actually got
You
better
just
in
need
that
to
round.
stop bottling it and banking early.
You did it as well.
At the end of the round.
So anyway, boys, it's time to vote who you thought was the weakest link. Anyway, boys, we are back after round 3. The votes have been counted. We'll start off with Jacob. Seeing as he started round, who do you think was the weakest link?
I voted for Callum as this round's weakest link.
There you go. Any reason why?
I think it's obvious.
It's obvious, he said. Callum, I have a feeling I might know who you voted for.
I'm over Jacob.
Why have you done that?
It's Becky, innit?
Oh, wow. Wow.
If Anne Robinson was the host, she'd be slaughtering you for that. Heggy, you've been quite calm. You've not had many votes in that as well.
I didn't get any wrong there. They were as bad as each other, to be honest.
You write both of us.
I voted for this person because they voted for me last time when I got they should have. Callum.
It's tactical, isn't it now? I know what I'm voting for next.
Has he just put a target on his own back? So, round number 4, boys. Second last one of the main game. And then we'll find out who's going on to that penalty shootout where they will win all the money that they have banked so far.
Not a lot. Usually
Do you want to know?
for a
Do you
million.
want to know how much you've banked so far? Total?
Aye.
300 quid.
What's the top of the ladder?
The top of the ladder is 5k.
Let's get to that.
Yeah.
Deal
Yeah.
or no deal? That's a different game.
Do that next week.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Come on.
Anyway, boys, are you ready? We'll start off with Callum this time. He's not started around, so we'll start off with him. 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock. The time starts now. When placed in the ground, how tall must the corner flag be?
Oh my goodness. 1.5 meters.
I'll give you that. It was 5 feet, 1.5 meters. Correct.
Yeah.
Heggy, who did Gary Lineker replace as the main presenter of Match of the Day in 1999?
Alan Hansen.
Incorrect. Des Lynam.
It's tricky.
Jacob, who is considered to have made the most successful transition from professional footballer to professional actor?
I know that.
Oh my goodness, what's the bald guy called? Pass.
Vinnie Jones was the answer.
That's who I was thinking of.
Callum, which Rovers played their home games at Bellevue from 1922 until 2007?
Blackburn Rovers.
Incorrect. Doncaster.
Ewood Park.
I was going to say Tram.
Peggy,
Anyway.
which financial institution started as Liverpool's main title sponsor in July 2010?
Standard Chartered.
Correct. Heggy, or not Heggy, Jacob. Formed in 1993, FC Santa Claus are from which European country?
Greenland.
Finland, incorrect. Callum, who once famously ranted about Manchester United, and I'll tell you honestly, I will love it if we beat them. Love it. Unfortunately
Say
for
the
him,
answer.
Kevin Keegan. I thought you
You
was
need
Pat-
to wait to the end.
correct.
Bank.
Banked. There we go. And that is time. That's time.
Say the answer as soon as you know it.
Nah, I feel you need to wait to the end.
There you go. So, boys,
Why are the people at home playing?
If they'd got it by then. If
he's
they
only
hadn't-
banked £20 in that round.
Wow.
Unfortunate. You tried to go for the 5k. I understand why you've done it. Now it comes to the point where you have to vote for who you thought was the weakest link. So anyway, round 4 is done. It's now time for the votes. We will start off with Callum. Who have you voted for?
I went for Jacob because I don't think he got one right.
I can't remember if I did or didn't. I voted for Hagen.
Fair. I voted for the person that banked all the money that round, but got no questions right, Jacob.
So you feel he detrimented the team by not letting you go up the ladder?
Exactly.
There was no climbing.
There you go. That's what he said. That's essentially what he said, Jacob, unfortunately. I can't legislate for what he says. So,
Is it what Eggy said?
it's what he said. Anyway, boys, round number 5. We're going to shorten it to a minute for the round.
Thank God.
I know, I'm glad.
For the round.
Get my seat out.
We're going to start off with, we'll start back with Heggy. We'll start the last round back where we started.
Nice.
I think that's a nice way to do it. Heggy, are you ready?
I love the chaos of an Allen quiz.
It's just stunning.
Anyway, Heggy,
Let's go.
your time starts now. Which team did Ryan Giggs famously score against in an FA Cup semi-final when he tore off his shirt and ran around showing his hairy chest?
Liverpool.
Correct,
Come
Arsenal.
on. Let's get my vote now.
Jacob, Ozzy Osbourne and his Black Sabbath band members are all from Birmingham and support which team?
Aston Villa.
Correct.
Say yes.
Callum, which Premier League team plays in a colour known as Old Gold?
Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Correct. Well done.
Bank.
Banked. It's banked. Heggy, how many balls are in the bag for the FA Cup 5th round draw?
32.
16. There you go. Jacob, which TalkSport presenter also has a surname that is also a city in North East England?
Time, brother.
Pass.
Callum, which 9 words fall in the football chant? Que sera, sera.
Whatever will be, will be. We're going to Wembley. You know what I'm saying. Thank.
Bang!
I'll give you. You need
Thank you very
the,
much.
I'll give you. You need the help you can get on that one. That is £40 banked, boys.
All by me. Just so
Oh,
you know.
there you go. Which gives you a grand total of 340 quid.
I don't like how quick they're writing names.
I thought we banked
I
after
know.
2 questions in a row, right? Did we not?
Yeah.
So is that not 50? Did it not go 20 then 50?
How's it go?
There you go. So it goes 20, 50, 100, 250,
We've been done.
500,
absolutely done.
1,000.
Plus that last banking as well.
Oh, I don't know what to vote for here.
Who do you vote? It's time to vote anyway. Who do you think was the weakest link? Right, boys. Last main round of the quiz is done. It's now time to reveal who you thought was the weakest link. We will start with Heggy.
Okay. I feel this person was just as bad as me and he's missed a good few videos, so Jacob's the weakest link.
He's
for me.
gone. Get him out, he says.
I'll accept that. I've went Heggy. There was the Ryan Giggs question. It's iconic. Got to get it right.
There you go. Callum?
As an Arsenal fan, I agree with Jake on that one. Not saying Arsenal for the Ryan Giggs one, so Heggie is my answer.
Fair.
Okay. So, boys, the 5 main rounds are done. So how do you feel that went?
Shambles.
Chaotic.
Yeah.
I think we got a title. Pure chaos.
That is good. But now it's time to reveal who the 2 players will be that will be playing the final. The voting is very, very close, as I expected, because I expected you boys to vote tactically.
I've got
I
no
don't think
idea.
that wasn't tactical.
Honestly, I don't think anyone put any thought into the vote.
Callum swapped both at one point.
There you go. So, boys, one of you received 4 votes. One of you received 5 votes. One of you received 6 votes.
Oh.
So it is very close.
Oh, right, okay.
Playing the final with 4 votes. You got the least votes. Callum Porter.
Very good.
I'll take that.
Well done.
He is playing the final.
Take
Well
that.
done. Now, who's got the 6 and who's got the 5? I can confirm that the man who is missing for several videos will be missing the final of this one. It is
Unlucky
Jacob. He
Bit of
has
practice.
6 votes, which means it will be Callum versus Heggie in the penalty shootout to decide who wins the weakest link. So, anyway, boys, penalty shootout time. Let's do this. Heggie, you will be starting. Question number 1. Which former England player once owned a car with the registration number W66ENG?
Bobby Charlton.
Incorrect. It was Sir Geoff Hurst.
That's a shame. That's a really easy question as well.
Callum, what is given if a throw-in is thrown straight into the opposing goal?
An indirect free kick.
Incorrect. It's a goal kick.
That was a tap in.
There you go. Heggy. Who were known as Blackburn's SAS?
Shearer and Sutton.
Correct. Well done. Callum.
Yep.
Who is the only England player to make it into the EA Sports FIFA 23 Team of the Year?
Kyle Walker.
Oh, it's Kane.
Incorrect. Jude Bellingham.
Oh.
Jude Bellingham. Heggy. Who did Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain start dating after inviting her into his private box at the Emirates?
Perry Edwards.
Correct. Well done.
He invited himself into our private box.
Callum. Who described Leeds as dirty and cheating and even suggested demoting them for their deplorable disciplinary record?
All of us every
Yeah, I was
week.
going to say Jacob's my answer. Is that actually your question?
That's a question, yeah.
I've
I need the actual answer.
Can you repeat the question, please, again?
Yes, I can. Who described Leeds as dirty and cheating and even suggested demoting them for their deplorable disciplinary record?
Sir Alex Ferguson?
Brian Clough.
I would have guessed him as well. Sorry.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
there for long enough.
Heggy. On the day that Bobby Charlton played his last game for Manchester United, who played his last game for Leeds against Southampton?
Good luck, mate.
Peter Shilton.
Incorrect. It was his brother, Jack Charlton.
Oh. Should have got that.
There you go. Callum,
Yep.
which former Real Madrid player dropped the Copa del Rey trophy from the top of a double-decker bus onto the road and the bus ran it over?
Sergio Ramos?
Correct. Well done.
One right.
One. There you go. Heggy.
It's nothing.
The Zulu Warriors are a football hooligan firm associated with which Midlands football club?
Midlands. I was going to say something really suspect there. Zulu Warriors. How am I meant to know that? Bolton Wanderers.
Birmingham City.
They're not a Midlands team.
There you go.
I don't know what the Midlands are.
Middle of England. honestly, this has been a shambles from all of you. I was going to say.
All of us?
Oh, nice!
Callum.
Yep.
Which two teams, both beginning with H, are playing if you're watching the Terriers and the Tigers?
Huddersfield Town and Hull City.
Correct. Which means after the penalty shootout, it's 2-2.
Come on, you Zulus.
There we go. So, we're going to move on to sudden death.
Jesus,
Starting off with Heggy. Who became the first outfield player to win back-to-back titles with Leicester and Chelsea while playing a full season for each?
Kante.
Correct.
Good luck.
Can't take this one wrong.
Callum, what were goalies not allowed to do from 1992 onwards?
What do you say?
Goalies were not allowed to do.
Oh. Drop the ball at their... No. Pass backs.
Correct.
See if that was Anne Robinson.
Oh, she'd have taken me down.
She'd have what? Are you nervous?
Heggy, who was the last Manchester United player to win the Ballon d'Or before Cristiano Ronaldo?
Mike Owen.
Incorrect. George Best.
As my United
Mike
player.
Owen's a Man U player that's won the Ballon d'Or.
Not the thing I have down here.
I'm assuming
Must
he
have
means
played
as a
for
United
Manchester
player,
United.
Say that.
I
Played
know.
for You can blame the quizmaster if you want. You still got it wrong.
Look, that's what he's doing.
Callum, which former West Ham player became West Ham's manager on August 10th, 1994?
I don't know. Brian Robson.
Incorrect. Big Harry Redknapp.
Oh. Could have guessed that. Could have guessed it.
There you go. Heggy, what is the tallest structure that can be seen from the top of Bloomfield Road?
Bloomfield Road.
Bloomfield.
Tallest structure.
Tallest structure.
The Blackpool Tower.
Correct. Well done. There you go. Callum.
Yes.
To stay in the game.
Okay.
Danny Dyer, Russell Brand, and Ray Winston are all fans of which London football club?
West Ham.
Correct, Steve.
Come on.
There you go.
Going
Heggy,
for a while, I think.
what is the name of Spain's main domestic cup competition?
The Copa del Rey.
Correct. Callum, which rock star gets a lot of love and affection when he visits Vale Park to follow his beloved Port Vale?
You kidding me on?
It's an easy question.
Is that an easy question?
Yeah.
You repeat the question, please.
Of course.
Popstar, yeah?
Yeah. Which rock star receives a lot of love and affection when he goes to Vale Road to see Port Vale?
I can't remember. I'm trying to think of the...
It's the only times I'm
It's just, I don't know. Elton John or something. That's Watford. Isn't it?
Incorrect.
Tom
It's
Jones.
It's Robbie Williams.
Oh, even better. I got it wrong.
love and affection. It's in the lyrics.
I was trying to know what that song was.
So, by 5-4 after sudden death, Heggy is your strongest link in the weakest link.
Well done.
Boys, let's all get back on the couch and let's wrap this up. So, boys, Heggy is your winner. He is the strongest link overall. How does that make you feel, Heggy, son?
It's just a regular day for me.
He's
So
turned.
it
I
doesn't-
was going to say, I think he's thinking of Sean Wallace. This is the wrong game show.
So it doesn't really make me feel anything. Except a bit of joy that Jacob Murray was last.
Me and Callum both won the same amount of money. So, yeah. You only won a couple £100 more.
I'm the first loser.
But he wins the whole lot. I was going to say, you banked 340 quid. I've bumped it up. 160. Make it 500. So 500 quid on the board.
Are you going to actually give him this money now?
I'll send you my details after the video. Yeah, come joke.
I know you. So anyways, that was the weakest link. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Of course, subscribe if you're new. As I said, we are on the road to 10k. Let's get there as fast as we can. And as always,
Take it easy.
Hey.